Hey guys! So today I'm going to be filming a Q&A video about my labour and pregnancy. So let's jump right into it. What is your daughter's full name? My daughter's full name is Ruby Diane Roma Wallace. Ruby's from, just love the name. Diane is my middle name, my mum's middle name and my nan's name. So yeah, and Roma is from my partner's side of the family and Wallace is obviously just her last name. How are you finding talking about Ruby and what you were and still are going through? Finding it a lot easier now. Actually enjoy talking about her now. I'd rather people ask me rather than assume things. So yeah, I like being asked about her. I love when it makes me happy when people ask and want to know about her. What was it like being pregnant? It was really good at times, but other times it was really uncomfortable and really painful. And just generally uncomfortable, I think. Didn't like it much. What kind of pain did you suffer during pregnancy? Just a lot of aches and pains, restless legs, a lot of headaches, a lot of dizziness, all that kind of stuff, which I think everyone gets when they're pregnant. Did you ever get a restful night's sleep while pregnant? No, probably not. I think the longest night's sleep I got was probably 4 hours, which isn't that long. What kind of foods did you enjoy while pregnant? I enjoyed sausage rolls, Pluto Pups, bananas, apples, Saos with butter. A lot of different weird shit, really. Did your animals react to your pregnancy? Most definitely my dog Ellie did. She was just a lot more loving, sniffed my belly a lot, licked my belly, and she'd usually sleep up near my head or up near my pillow, and she started sleeping down near my belly, so that was one thing that ticked me off. Would you recommend pregnancy? Yeah, most definitely. Definitely have children. I definitely recommend it. And everyone's different. Some people love pregnancy and some people absolutely hate it. What did you do to pass the time during pregnancy? I watched a lot of shows, a lot of comedies. It was summer, so I went swimming a lot. And yeah, that was about it really. Cleaned when I could. I was put on bed rest quite a few times, so I couldn't really do much. What helps with labour? The epidural, I think. Nothing really. It's horrible. How long were you in labour? I think it was 12 hours. I'm not really sure. Yeah, I think 12 hours. It was a whole day and a half that if I really say I was in labour for. I was having contractions from so everything happened and I went to hospital and I had her the next day in the early hours of the morning. So yeah, I was in labour for a long time, I think. Did you have pain relief? Yes, I did. I had the epidural. I swore my whole pregnancy that I would not have any pain relief, especially the epidural, because it's risky to have and can harm the baby. But once I was told that she was no longer with us, I simply said, nope, give me the epidural, I don't care. Who was in the room? My boyfriend, my mum, my sister for half the time, and she left before the baby was born. My nan and my partner's mother was in the room. How did you find labour? Honestly, hated it. The contractions were absolutely horrible. I don't know how any woman gives birth without an epidural. I honestly wanted to kill my mum for some reason. I hated her. Absolutely hated my partner. Hated any nurse that come near me. Just didn't speak to my mother-in-law or my nan. They were just pushed to the side. Yeah, I just hated it. It was horrible. Absolutely horrible. But once I had the epidural, it made it even worse, I think. It took away the contractions, yeah. But I don't know if anyone that's had the epidural knows that if you're in labour long enough, it wears off towards the end. And I was in labour that long that it wore off. So in the end, I was feeling everything apart from the baby coming out, because my area was still very numb. So that was more of a relief than anything. And they were just telling me to push, but I couldn't push because I didn't feel anything. And yeah. But the contractions, they were just oh. And by the end, I reckon I had it down pat. in the end, she didn't even have to tell me to push. I knew when to push. And yeah, I did it all on my own. She was sitting back. So yeah, I'm pretty proud of myself for that. How long did it... No, that question's crossed out. How did you find labour? Read that one. What was it? Was it as bad as you thought it would be? Nah. Wasn't that bad. I'd do it again. 50 million times. How did you feel when she was born? Nothing. If I'm honest, I didn't feel anything. I was completely numb from the moment I found out to a few days afterwards. So yeah, that sounds horrible to say. Obviously I was sad and happy to see my daughter and all of that, but yeah, at the time I didn't feel anything. There was no emotion, there was no crying. Yeah. I was angry more than anything when they were pushing, because my placenta got stuck. The lady that done it had long fingernails, fake nails on, and I just kept saying to her, like, can you fuck off? Sorry to swear, but that was what I said to her, because she had these long ass fingernails on pushing into my stomach, and I just said, no, piss off, that's not happening. So yeah, that's all the questions I wrote down. I was asked a lot more, but they weren't really questions that I felt comfortable answering. Like, a few of them were just too personal, and yeah, that was just no. So I may do another video later on answering the more detailed questions when I feel a bit more comfortable talking about it. But yeah, as of right now, I hope those questions were entertaining enough. Not that, yeah. Anyway, yep, so make sure you like and subscribe, guys. Give the video a thumbs up. And I hope you enjoyed watching, because I enjoy filming for you guys. So yeah, if you have any requests or anything, or any videos that you'd like me to do, just leave a comment and I'll be sure to read them. And yeah, so I hope everyone is having a great afternoon, day, night, wherever you are. Yep, bye everyone.